Once again, Yehudah Glick from ShalomJerusalem.org. Another chapter of Temple Mount Torah. And today, Psalms chapter 4. We will see that Psalms chapter 4 is strongly linked to Psalms chapter 3, but I want to actually show the differences. So first, let's just see what we have in both cases. In chapter 3, we saw how David was praying to God at how many people are attacking him, and he was in a time of weakness, escaping his son Absalom, which we knew was a very traumatic issue for David. One of the motives, one of the themes that repeats itself in chapter 3 and in chapter 4 is the sleeping at night, where David in chapter 3 said, I go to sleep at night, peace and quietly, because I know that you're protecting me. What is he talking in chapter 3? He was talking about those who were attacking him, and those who were saying and looking at the moment of weakness of his, and saying, look, God's not with you anymore. Your son's running away from you, chasing you. Jerusalem, that you worked so hard to develop, is lost from you. And there, David is coming from a point of objective weakness. And therefore he says, God, you lift my head. I have been desecrated. And it was a real situation. In chapter 4, David is talking from a totally different perspective. But bekor'i aneni eloqei tzidki, answer me when I call you. Eloqei tzidki, God is called the God of justice. The God of justice. And it's very important because we'll see the justice is something that repeats itself here. Batzar hirchavteli, you set me free when I was in distress, when I was in a narrow place. Choneini ushma tfilati, listen to me. Listen to what's going on inside of me. And listen, hear my prayer. And now he's talking to the people that are attacking him, and now through that we'll understand what he's complaining about. Bnei ish, human beings, sons of men. Admek kvodi lechlima. Until when, how much longer shall my glory be to shame? That seems like the same thing as we saw in chapter 2 and chapter 3, where he was talking about his glory, that God is protecting him and protecting his honor, his glory. But listen carefully. Te'ahavun rik, tevakshu kazav sela. If in chapter 3 they were taking advantage of a moment of weakness, in chapter 4 he's talking about you are talking love, vanity, and you request falsehood. If we can say in our language, he's talking about fake news. This time David is not, we don't know what exactly the situation is, but his distress is the fact that people are using against him lies. People are claiming false things against him. And what is he saying? God, you are the God of truth. You are the God of justice. You know that what these people are saying is not true. And he talks to them. De'u kifla Adonai chasid lo. God knows who is righteous to him. God knows exactly. And therefore, God will listen. Adonai yishma bekor'i elav. God will listen when I call him, because God is a God of justice. And he knows that what you are claiming against me is false. Now, in verse 5, after we saw in verse 2, he was calling to God. In verse 3 and 4, he was talking to those who were attacking him and say, guys, you are lying. In verse 5, he comes with a message to the people. Rigzu ve'al tichtau. Guys, even when people attack you falsely, it can bother you. Rigzu can either mean be afraid, or be insulted, or be sad, or be annoyed. Ve'al tichtau. Don't sin back to them. Take it home with you. Take it home with you on your bed. Talk with it. Talk about it. Discuss it with your pillow, with your wife. Don't attack, don't sin to those who are attacking you, because if you do that, you lose. They're talking false against you. Rigzu ve'al tichtal. Suffer the shame and don't sin. Zivchu zivchei tzedek. Offer God righteous tzedek. Again, we're repeating the same theme that we saw before. Tzedek, righteousness, justice. Tzedek ubitchul Adonai. If you offer God offerings of tzedek, of justice, you can trust God. And here is what David is saying. They're attacking me, God, calling upon God. Listen to my prayer. He talks to them and says to them, guys, why are you spreading false news about me? Why are you spreading wrong things? And he goes to the crowd who's listening and says, guys, listen carefully. You worship God. Don't sin back to those who are lying against you. Now, in verse 7, David is going back to God. And now, he's referring both to those who are attacking him and to the crowd. Rabim omrim mir enu tov. Many people are in a situation where they say, oh, everything's so bad. Who's going to show me? Who can show me some good? Mir enu tov. Who can show me some good? Tov is good. Nesa aleinu or panecha Adonai. God, cover us, raise us with the light of your face. The light of your face is the light of truth. The light of your face is the light that gives a person energy to overcome these kinds of situations. Natata simcha b'libi, David said, my heart is filled with happiness. More me'ed ganam v'tirosham rabu, more than those who collect, more than the farmer who gathers his grain, who gathers his wine. A person is happy, a farmer is happy when he's satisfied. Look, this is what I worked hard and I'm getting what I deserve. A person is very happy. The happiness I have in you is even greater than the happiness of this farmer, says David, because I am fully trust that you are going to give me what I deserve. The farmer sometimes doesn't get exactly what he deserves. Sometimes there can be a disaster. But when he gets it, he's very happy because he knows that he deserves it. He worked hard to get it. My happiness is in my heart more than that, because I know that you are the God of justice. So he says, we started off, he's crying to God. He's talking against those who are attacking him. He's telling the crowd, look what's going on. And he goes back to God and he says, look, many people are waiting for you, waiting to see the light, waiting to see how you enlighten your face upon them. I personally, says David, my heart is filled with your happiness. B'shalom yachdav eshkevav ishan. I lay peacefully in my bed. I go to sleep. I lay peacefully because you have given happiness in my heart. Ki ata Adonai levadad. You and only you is what I care about. You and only you is what was with me. Lavetach toshiveni. You are going to settle me back. If maybe at the beginning I lost my balance and I'm crying to you because I felt that I was in a time of sorrow, I'm now peacefully sitting. I know that you will sit me alone in safety, and I will dwell in safety because I trust in you. And I have total trust and secure, and I know that you are accompanying me because you are the God of justice. Shalom. And I'm sure we can all be filled up with this. Very often we feel that we're attacked by people who are falsely attacking us. And this is different from chapter 3, where he was talking about he was attacked, taking advantage of moments of weakness. Here he's trusting the God of justice, because that's the situation. Once again, Shalom from Jerusalem. Come and visit our website, our YouTube channel, shalomjerusalem.org. And please, if you enjoyed these studies, share it with others. Shalom from Jerusalem.